Hello, patrons. This is your edition of the playtesting video, because there are several things I didn't say to the general public that has to be taken into consideration. Playtesting has to be done in a certain way. Role-playing gamers, we have this tendency to adapt the game as we go along. You know, we don't like a rule, we find that this enemy is a bit too strong or this enemy is a bit too weak, and we start to change things on the fly. That is not good for playtesting. Playtesting has to be on the rules as you design them, because they need to be tried time and time again in exactly the same way. So if you have, for instance, a monster that you want to playtest with a group, and you give them this stats, every single person needs to try it with those stats. It's no good for me to change the number of hit points because the party's dealt with it too quickly, or make it too weaker because it's dishing out way too many, hit points. It has to be done exactly as you design, and the playtesters need to have that very much in mind. That doesn't mean that they cannot playtest it again, so they can give you some feedback. We tried this other way, and we found that this worked better, but this one wasn't, and so on and so forth. But they have to try it exactly as you tell them. That's very, very important. One more thing is never rely on your method. You see, I know for a fact that an awful lot of companies go to D&D, my beloved D&D, and they just go with a method for encounter creation. It's about 9 pages in there about how to create monsters and so on and so forth. And they just go with that without realizing that, maybe this doesn't work the way it should work. There are other ways of doing it. And they try to create the monsters following that process. And maybe it's not the right process. Maybe there are things that they are missing. Because if you try to create that monster for an investigation game, something that you don't want them to be just fighting it, maybe it's not going to work. So don't rely just on your method. A method is a good starting point. It's not a panacea. It really should not be a panacea. So always make sure that your method of developing and creation is flexible, and that the playtesting is thorough and exactly with the data you give them, not with the ones they think they should have for their groups. So make sure that you give a very detailed and a very precise brief to the playtesters. Thank you once again for being there. I really hope you're finding these videos interesting and useful. And let me know if there is anything that you want me to cover, because I would be delighted to research it for you. I'll talk to you very, very soon.